Hello everyone, I'm Anna Roja. Today we will be talking about French interior design, its elegance, history and effortless charm. We'll also explore one of its most beloved branches, Provence. Let's dive in. French interiors are all about effortless elegance. They create a cozy atmosphere filled with history and romance. Imagine walking into an old Parisian apartment with high ceilings, intricate moldings, and warm lighting. It feels timeless yet comfortable. Despite its historical roots, the French style is still very popular today. Why? Because it blends classic details with modern elements, making space both stylish and functional. In this lesson, we'll go through the key features of the French style. Then we'll talk about Provence style, a more rustic version, examples of modern interiors that incorporates this style, and also movie recommendation with French interiors. Let's start by looking at the main characteristics of French style interiors. A true French interior tells a story. The walls, the floors, even the furniture, all of it carries a sense of the past. Instead of erasing history, the goal is to embrace it and add your own chapter. Some defining features of French-style homes include moldings on the walls and ceilings, parquet flooring with herringbone pattern, fireplaces often as a focal point of the room. While French interiors celebrate history, they also welcome modern furniture and decor. A sleek, contemporary sofa might sit next to an antique fireplace. This mix creates a balanced, lived-in feel. It's important to create a sense of living in apartment with history. The key is to continue the story of the home rather than rewrite it completely. French design isn't about perfection, it's about character and charm. Let's explore the key characteristics of the French interior design and what makes it so timeless and elegant. French interiors are defined by four essential principles. The first is elegance, a refined, sophisticated aesthetic. The second one, functionality. Beauty must go hand in hand with practicality. The third one, a calm color palette. Neutral and muted tones create a sense of harmony. And the last one, charming nonchalance, an effortless and lived-in look that feels natural rather than overly staged. One of the defining aspects of French interiors is their attention to detail. Smooth, flowing lines soften the space. Skillful wood carving, moldings, and expressive ornamentation add depth and texture. These decorative features elevate the space without overwhelming it. This blend of refined craftsmanship and artistic expression gives the French interiors their signature timeless charm. French interiors rely on neutral and pastel tones as the dominant palette. The shades create a soft, harmonious atmosphere, also provide a perfect backdrop for accent colors and statement pieces. Unlike rigid, rule-based style, French design embraces artistic improvisation. There is a sense of effortless layering where elements come together naturally based on personal taste rather than strict guidelines. French interiors incorporate elements from multiple historical movements including Empire, Baroque, Classicism, Art Nouveau, and Art Décor. This rich mix of influences allows French interiors to feel both historic and contemporary, making them highly adaptable. While French interiors pull inspiration from many styles, classicism remains at the core. Symmetry and proportion create balance. Elegant furniture and decor maintain a sense of timeless luxury. Natural light and open spaces enhance the feeling of airiness. Art Nouveau brings a sense of fluidity and natural elegance to French interiors. Organic, flowing lines that mimic natural forms, soft curves, and intricate detailing in furniture and decor, a balance between delicacy and modernity, making space feel light and harmonious. This style is perfect for those who appreciate graceful aesthetics and seamless connection with nature. Empire style is known for its majestic and grand atmosphere. Symmetry and order play a key role in the playout. Rich materials like marble and dark wood add a sense of luxury. Ornamental elements such as columns, classical motifs, and decorative fireplaces create a formal yet welcoming environment. This style embodies power, refinement, and timeless elegance, making it ideal for sophisticated interiors. Baroque style is all about opulence and drama. Lavish decoration, gilded mirrors, chandeliers, and intricate moldings. Luxurious textiles such as velvet and silk add depth and texture. Rich color palettes with deep hues and gold accents. This style creates an atmosphere of royal grandeur, perfect for those who love bold and expressive interiors. Art decor. Interiors introduce modern luxury with a geometric edge, bold, symmetrical patterns, and sleek lines. High-end materials like lacquered wood, brass, and glass. A mix of vibrant contrast and sophisticated neutral for polished look. This style brings a glamorous yet structured aesthetic, blending vintage charm with contemporary refinement. Let's take a closer look at what makes a space truly French. A fireplace in the living room open with symmetrical layout around it. A fireplace is a hallmark of French interiors, creating warmth and elegance. The space around it is often symmetrically arranged with matching furniture, sconces, or artwork for balance. Classic mantelpieces feature gilded mirrors and also candles or curated decor, adding sophistication. Also, wide walls with decorative moldings are necessary for French style. Wide walls with decorative moldings are a defining element of French interiors. They add depth and texture without overwhelming the space. The neutral white palette enhances natural light and makes the room feel airy. Moldings bring a sense of history and elegance, even in modern interpretations of French style. This timeless feature allows for versatility, serving as the perfect backdrop for both classic and contemporary decor. So, herringbone parquet is a signature element of French interiors, adding warmth and character. Typically in a light amber shade, and it enhances the natural light. The slightly lived-in look gives a sense of history and authenticity. Its timeless pattern creates subtle movement and elegance in the space. This flooring choice blends classic craftsmanship with everyday comfort, making it perfect foundation for French-style interiors. Also, large windows are a defining characteristic of French interiors, bringing in an abundance of natural light and creating an open, airy feel. tall, elegant frames enhance the sense of space and highlight architectural details. Classic wrought iron railings often accompany these windows, adding a Parisian charm. The flood of daylight enhance soft color palette and natural materials, making the interior feel both vibrant and serene. These windows blur the line between indoors and outdoors. The foundation of French interiors is a soft, neutral palette dominated by shades of white. Warm undertones such as ivory, cream, and beige create a cozy yet refined look. These hues as lavender, pistachio, sand, and pink act as a perfect backdrop for accent colors and textures. The result is a bright, airy, a timeless atmosphere that enhances natural light. To add depth and contrast, French interiors incorporate graphic black lines and metallic details. French interiors favor materials that develop character over time, like wood, copper, and brass, marble and natural stone, ceramics and plaster. These materials age gracefully. A signature feature of French interiors is the contrast between historical elegance and modern art. Contemporary artworks add a bold, dynamic element to classical settings. They create visual tension that keeps the space fresh and relevant. Abstract paintings, sculptures, or statement pieces bring a personal curated feel. So, speaking about artworks, let's look at decor we better use for this style. French interiors avoid excessive decor, but key pieces help complete the look, like wrought iron candlesticks or books, magazines, albums add a sense of intellect to the atmosphere of French interiors. Books, magazines, and carpets for cozy feel. Glass and silver items for elegance. Fresh or dried flowers in vintage vases for a nature touch. Carved and metal jewelry boxes, small treasures that reflect personal tastes. So jewelry boxes, candlesticks, vases with fresh flowers. Every decorative element is chosen with intention, ensuring a refined and sophisticated atmosphere. Brass elements also one of significant features of French interiors. For this style, use warm metallic accents that patinate beautifully over time. What else? Large paintings and mirrors in luxurious frames. A classic way to elevate the aesthetic. So, large paintings and ornate mirrors add grandeur to the atmosphere. Also, silk tapestries with floral patterns and also carpets. Soft textures that add warmth and history. Let's look at modern interiors in French style. First example, a perfect blend of contemporary and classic with soft curves, blush textures, and a neutral palette accented by bold orange cherries. Another beautiful example, timeless elegance meets modern simplicity with herringbone parquet, delicate moldings, and minimalist furniture choices. A cozy Parisian style interior featuring a vintage fireplace, eclectic furniture, and a warm, inviting atmosphere. A sophisticated monochrome design with dark accents, rich textures, and statement furniture, creating a dramatic aesthetic. A chic fusion of classic architecture details with contemporary furnishings, enhancing the natural light and airy ambience. A playful mix of retro and modern elements with bold color contrasts and carefully curated decor pieces. Another example of refined and artistic space with an emphasis on books, art, and monochrome tones, exuding intellectual charm. A modern take on traditional French interior showcasing high ceilings, striking symmetry, and an elegant black and white palette. Here we see a beautiful blend of French style and Art Deco, a perfect combination. Now let's move to a more rustic version, Provence. Provence style. This look comes from the farmhouses of southern France, and it's all about light and airy atmosphere, full of nature textures and aged furniture, decorated with floral patterns and handcrafted details. Unlike grand Parisian interiors, Provence is pretty simple, more relaxed and nature-inspired, including flower patterns. Provence interiors feature soft, sun-faded colors like white, also olive green, um, lavender, warm yellow, and walls are often painted in this shaded or decorated with subtle floral wallpaper. It is what defines Provence interior. It's about nice and calm walls with wallpaper or plaster, or wooden floors, often rustic and slightly worn, light, breezy fabrics like cotton, wrought iron details such as bed frames or light fixtures, ceramics, and handcrafted decor giving the space a personal touch. This style creates a cozy, relaxed, and naturally beautiful home. Even in the city apartments, Provence-style elements can bring a sense of warmth and comfort. Whether thought antique furniture, soft colors, or floral accents, it's a great way to add character to any space. If you're looking for inspiration in French style, cinema can be a good source. French interiors have long been celebrated in films, capturing their elegance, charm, and timeless appeal. One perfect example is Midnight in Paris. This film beautifully showcases Parisian apartments adorned with intricate moldings, vintage furniture, and an romantic atmosphere. Through its visuals, it transports us to a world where history, culture, and design merge seamlessly. Watching films from this list, Be Prepared for You, helps to appreciate the essence of French interiors and how they evoke a sense of nostalgia, sophistication, and artistic beauty. To sum up, here are the key takeaways from our lesson. French interiors are elegant, historic, and effortlessly stylish. Key elements include moldings, fireplaces, and herringbone parquet. Also, the color palette is mostly neutral with soft pastels. Provence style is a more relaxed, rustic version with natural textures and aged furniture. French interiors are timeless because they tell us a story. Whether you love the grand elegance of Parisian apartment or the rustic charm of Provence, this style offers endless inspiration for creating beautiful and personal spaces. Thank you and see you next class.